All right, so we will start on the back. I'm just going to turn this music down a little bit, it's still a little bit loud. All right, okay, so starting on the back, I think we'll just jump right into it. So you can start to bring the knees into the chest and just rock a little bit from side to side. Just massage the lower back. Start to focus on the breathing. And then from here, lift the chin and shoulders up and tuck into your ball. Try to squeeze the knees as close to the shoulders as possible. And then extend the arms as far as you can and fold. Try to relax the shoulders. So you can reach the sides of the feet, holding onto keeping the arms on the outsides of the legs. Stay here. Breathe deep in the belly. Then release the hands and hold again in a half boat pose. Place the hands back on the knees and start to rock and roll. And then come all the way up to seated. Okay, from here, actually I missed one, but we'll come back to it. So just sit with the knees crossed, and we'll get into the hips first, and then we'll go back onto the back. So we'll just continue with a bit of the warm up. So just start your circles. Breathe nice and deep here. Start to get flowing with the breath. And as you're doing your circles, start to really imagine contracting the abdomen. Starting to work into that area to warm it up. And then we'll just go the opposite way. So really squeezing the glutes, squeezing the abs together toward the midline of the body. And then we're going to return back down onto the back and tuck the knees into the chest again. And then from here, extend the legs, and you're going to lift up the hips a little bit, and then start to shift onto the right side, bring the knees down to the side, come back to center, down to the other side, lengthen the legs, use the abdominals, keep the shoulders up off the ground. Again, just starting to warm up. Trying to strain the neck, keep the neck nice and long. And then come back to center, draw the knees in, and now we'll do a rock and roll. So just do two and then come up to your seated again. Cross the legs. And then from here, we're going to come right on into our plank. So lean forward on the toes, hands under shoulders, squeeze the abdominals. Then lift the left leg, bring it out to the side, the knee out to the side, and try to place the foot on top of the thigh and keep the plank position. Hold here, and then see about rotating open to your side plank and lifting up. Exhale, come back down to center. Come back to your plank and hold again. Then do the same on the opposite side. So right foot comes to left thigh, and then rotate open for your side plank. Exhale, back to your plank. Hold. And then push back to your down dog. And stay here and just pedal out the legs. Send the heels to the floor, lengthen through the back. Send the heels down, take a deep inhale. Exhale, shift forward to plank again and hold. Then back to down dog. Send the heels down, deep breath. Lengthen through the back of the body. Shift forward back to your plank. Hold again. Back to down dog. Breathe in and out. Shift forward to plank. 2 more times, so back to your down dog. Working into the upper body as well. Back to plank. Back to down dog. And then to your plank one last time, looking straight ahead. Really squeeze everything together. Then slowly start to lower. Try to be nice and controlled in your chaturanga. Come all the way down to the floor. Reach the arms out in front of you. Extend the legs. Then cactus your arms behind you as you lift. Working the low back. Holding. Inhale, keep the upper body off the floor, the legs lifted. Reach forward. Exhale. Back to your cactus arms. Inhale forward. Exhale, cactus arms. Lift up the chest. 2 more. Inhale forward. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale forward. Exhale, cactus arms. Place the hands on the floor. Lift up to plank. Hold. Lower the pelvis. Keep the feet where they are, coming into half up dog with the toes tucked. Exhale, down dog. Breathe nice and deep here. Lift that right leg. Step it between the hands. Coming all the way up for warrior 2. Sink deep into it. Track that right thigh open. Hold here. Sink a little lower. And then from here, try to put all the weight into the front foot. Reach with the right hand. Come forward. Lift, lift. Take it back up a bit. Lift, lift, lift that back leg. Try to bring that right hand down to the floor for half moon. And hold. Left elbow comes behind the head. Try to hold your position if you can. Try to draw that left knee to left elbow. Extend for 5. Last one. Try to lift all the way back up. Lengthening that arm, keeping that leg off the floor. And try to step back to your warrior 2. Sink down again. Breathe nice and deep. Inhale, lift up. Pigeon toe the feet in. Lift up through the spine. Crown of the head rising. Exhale, start to fold. Breathe in nice and deep. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, hands come to the waist, rise all the way back up to the top. Windmill the hands down, plank, and hold. Exhale, slow chaturanga. Really controlled. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift the pelvis, toes tucked under. Keep the pelvis sinking, roll the shoulders open. And then roll back to your down dog. Deep breath here. Lift the left leg. Step it through between the hands. Sinking up or rising up for warrior 2. Sinking nice and low and holding. From here, as you sink, start to put the weight into the front foot. Reach forward. Try to lift that back leg and come into half moon. Right hand comes behind the head. crunches. Right knee to right elbow. 3 more. Fall out, just come back in. Last one. Try to lift. Step all the way back to your warrior 2. Sink down. And then lift up, lengthen the legs, and come back to your forward fold. So pigeon toe the feet in. Lift the spine, lift the crown of the head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come to the waist. Rise all the way back up. Windmill the hands down to the floor. Step back, hold your plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, lift up your up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Bend the knees, flex the feet, step or hop to the top of the mat. Wiggle the feet together. Squeeze everything toward the midline of the body, bring the butt down. Lift the arms to chair. Gazing at the thumbs. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Rotate open, looking over the left shoulder. Try to root into that left leg and step the right leg back. Coming into low, revolved crescent lunge. Try to find the balance. Sink into it. Breathe nice and deep. Exhale, twist to the opposite side, keeping that leg where it is. Reach the left hand down to the floor, step the left foot back, coming into side plank. Reaching up nice and high. Exhale, hand comes back down to the floor. Return to your plank. Down dog. Bend the knees, flex the feet. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Start to wiggle the feet together. Squeeze everything toward the midline of the body. Drop the butt. Look up at the hands. And hold. Sink down a little lower. Hands come to heart. Rotate open to the right. Looking up at that right shoulder. Rooting down into the right foot. Step back with the left. Coming into your low lunge, revolved. Hold here. Twist your arms to the opposite side. Hold here. Right hand comes to the floor. Left leg comes back. Rotate over for side plank. Exhale, come back down. Plank. Take a deep inhale. Lower to the forearms. Hold. Start to bring the head down. Start to walk the feet closer for dolphin. Breathing into the back of the legs. Lower the knees down to the floor. Slither forward. Reach behind you for the ankles. Coming into your bow pose. Take a deep inhale. Lift and kick. Keep the gaze looking up. Maybe rock the boat a little. Exhale, release. Come back up to your tabletop. I just want to do a quick time check. Okay, so here we're just going to do a couple cat cows. Then we're going to get into some abs. So inhale, lift. Exhale, roll everything down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round the shoulders. Okay, from here, Come back to your plank. You're going to bend the right knee and bring it toward the right tricep, hitting that twist. Stop, lift the knee up, drop it down, bring it back to the opposite side. So knee up, right tricep, lift it up, rounding the shoulders, bring it down, back to center. Inhale, lift, down, back. Knee doesn't come to the floor. Try to keep the core engaged, but as low as possible. 2 more. Nice and slow. Last one. And come back to your plank. Drop down to the knees. Take Vajrasana. Sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. Prepare for the next one. Let the breath calm. Place the hands back on the floor. Lift the hips. Come back to your down dog. Bend the knees, flex the feet, and step through or sit down for your jump through. From here, place the hands behind you, fingertips in. Roll the chest open, keep the spine long. Chin parallel to the floor. You're gonna bend the knees, keep the tabletop position. Lean back slightly. Extend the legs, and then draw everything together. Just going for 10 here. Three more. Exhale, release the feet. Find your seated, sit up nice and tall. Keep breathing into the belly. Let the breath calm down. Cool the nervous system. Breathe nice and deep. Then from here, we're going to go into something called Wolverine. So keep the legs in front of you. Try to keep them anchored on the floor. Cross the arms across the chest. We're going to do this in 3 phases. So the first one, take deep inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, come all the way up, just like we do in our Pilates roll. And just try this 10 times. Try to keep the legs on the floor as much as possible. Really breathe into the belly. Squeeze the abs. Two more. Okay, and then take a break. You can cross the legs or sit comfortably. Sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe into the belly. Start to calm things down again. The next stage of Wolverine is we're going to keep the legs exactly the same. And as we come down, we're going to keep the arms tucked in. So the elbows are right next to the ribs. You're going to make fists. And you're going to keep the feet flexed, chin parallel to the floor. You're almost going to do like your Rocky punches. Don't overextend it. You want it to come from the obliques. So from here, slowly just twisting and lowering. Nice and controlled, all the way down. Inhale, come all the way up, just like you did last time. Sit up tall, squeeze the arms in again. Do your Rockies. We're going to do this one 5 times. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible. Try not to let the hips move with the punches. You want it to come only from the core. Two more. Last one. And then we get to the top. Again, take a break. Maybe cross the legs. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe into that area. The next one is going to be very similar. So you're going to rocky your way down, and then we're going to break it down into 3 parts. So you're going to come down to your first spot where there's resistance. Hold there, keep the punches. Exhale after a couple breaths. Lower a bit more, continue the punches, and then one more time, all the way down. So we're going to try and do this 5 times. So keep the legs extended. Sit up nice and tall. Arms come in. Start your rocky punches. Hold. Keep the punches going. Try 10 punches as you're sitting there. Exhale, lower again. Lower again. And then come all the way down. And lift back up. So that's number 1. So again, we'll do it again. Come to your first spot, hold. 10 punches, 5 on each side. Lower. Lower. And come down. Inhale up. 3 more. Squeeze the obliques. Lower. Lower. One more time. And then down. Inhale, come up. Got 2 more of these. You can do it. Hold. Lower. Lower. And down. Inhale up. Last one. Squeeze the arms in. Sit up nice and tall. Rocky punches. Lower. Lower. Last one. Down. And then come all the way back up. And check and see where the time is at. Okay. So from here, take another breather. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe in deep. Let the abdominals start to rest a little. And then we're going to come into our boat pose. So sink down to the sit bones. Roll the shoulders back. Open up the chest. Lift the legs. Maybe coming into half boat. Find the strength. Extend. Man, my hip flexors are tired today. They're shaking. Exhale, release. Sit up tall. Take a breather. Then again, maybe coming into half version if that works for you. If you want the challenge, always extend the legs. Exhale, release. Sit up nice and tall. We got 1 more of these. Back to the sit bones. Lift the legs. Maybe extending. Exhale, release. Sit up tall, take a breather. And while we're in the seated posture, we'll just come into a gentle twist for a moment before we do a couple of last things. So inhale, right hand comes to the left knee. Rotate open. Just detoxifying the body, stimulating the liver and kidneys. Exhale, release to the other side. Then come back to center. Extend the legs, circle bodies, roll down. Sit up nice and tall. Extend the arms, you got a piano on your hands. Suck the low belly, chin parallel to the floor. Really root down through the butt. Exhale, start to slowly come down. Contracting the abdominals together, nice and slow. And then come all the way down to the floor. Then from here, we just got one more left, the abs. So place the hands underneath the glutes. Kind of get the spine nice and long so the neck's protected. Raise the legs up in the air. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, lift them up and lift the pelvis. Nice and controlled as possible. Just go for 10. Halfway done. Three more. Last one. Draw the knees into the chest. Lengthen the spine. Take a deep breath here. And then you can roll onto the belly. I'm switching directions. From here, come into your Sphinx first. Take a deep inhale. Then maybe start to walk the hands back a little. Just start lengthening the abdominals. You'll feel in the low back as well. Looking up. Exhale, release down to the floor. Forehead to hands. Bring that left leg up along the side of the body. Breathe in here. And then just come back for a quick child's pose. Just again to work into the low back, just to release it a little. Forehead to floor. And then you can come onto the back. And then we'll just move into our spinal twist. So you can lengthen one leg, cross the right leg over the body, look over the opposite shoulder, and breathe. Exhale, release, and come back to center. Draw the left knee into the chest, and then rotate off to the side. For spinal twist on the other side. And then slowly come back to center. Take a few breaths here on the back in Shavasana, letting the arms come up. Breathing deep into the belly. Just changing pace, letting things start to settle and calm down. Long, full breaths. And slowly bringing awareness into the body, just wiggling the toes and fingers. You rotate your head from side to side. And then when you're ready, take a full body stretch. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then roll onto the left side of the body. Take a breath here. And then slowly come up to your seated position. You just sit up nice and tall with the hands on the knees, chin parallel with the floor. Bring the hands to heart center and just rub the hands back and forth. Place the hands over top of the eyes. Open the eyes. Pat down anywhere in the face or body there's stiffness or tightness. And then bring the hands back to heart center. Thank you very much for joining the class today. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if there's any questions or comments, feel free to message me, send me an email, or I'll hang out after class for a few minutes. You can find more classes on www.amyn.ca or follow us on Instagram and Facebook. I also do private online and in-person classes. So thank you very much for coming. Namaste.